This is something that I keep hearing over and over, especially when I touch on things concerning haters, jealous people. I hear this a lot. What if you're living with somebody who hates on you? What if it's your family member? What if it's a friend of yours? Like, well, what if? What should I do? What if? See, this is the thing you have to understand. Whatever you allow to go on is strictly your fault. It's strictly your fault, because if you really want to extinguish this problem that you're dealing with at home or at school or at your job or wherever you're at, if you really are serious enough to extinguish and alleviate this issue, you will do it. You would do it. You would simply find a way to get out of that predicament. It's like you keep making excuses for something that you are allowing to go on. You can't blame jealous or envious people for why you are in the situation you're in, because nobody is holding you for hostage. This is something I touched on before. Nobody is holding you there in that situation. Nobody's keeping you at home. I'm trying to tell you. It's no excuses, man. It's all about how bad you want to leave that situation. How bad is it to you? You know, if you're at a job and you getting verbally abused, or your supervisor is mistreating you, you don't like your job, what are you going to just stay there? It's the same thing. What are you just going to just stay there and work? You would quit and find something better, right? That makes sense, right? So why would you find an excuse to keep working there? It doesn't make any logical sense, does it? It doesn't. It doesn't. If you don't want to be at that job, what's going to happen? What are you going to do? You're going to get on your phone, or you're going to get on the computer, or read the newspaper, and you're going to try to find something better, right? Same thing if you're at the house. You're going to find a way to get out of there, man. You're going to find a way to get out that house. It's like you basically telling yourself that it's fine with me. It's okay that this goes on. It's okay that I keep living here. It's nothing wrong with what's going on. You're basically giving signs, and you're showing yourself that's the case. But you're saying something else on the side that you don't like it. You don't care for it. So you got to make up your mind. It's about what you do and what you say is two different things. If you're staying at that job, if you're staying at home and you're getting abused, that's your fault. Do you really want to get away from that situation, or you don't? You see, it's no in between. It's either you want to leave or you don't want to leave. You see, I'm to the point right now, I don't let nothing or nobody stop me from being happy. No one, period, no one. You have to get to that point in your mind where you can't let anything or anybody stop you from being happy. Why are you allowing your supervisor? Why are you allowing a family member? Why are you allowing your mate or your spouse? Why you are allowing your friend to hold you back from being happy? Whether they're jealous or envious of you or not, it doesn't matter. Whether they're abusing you physically or verbally, it doesn't matter. The choice is yours. Another thing too, when you make excuses about if it's a coworker or a family member, then nobody can really help you. Nobody can't help you if you're making excuses to stay in it. Not even me or anybody else. Nobody can help you if you make excuses to stay in something that you don't want to be in. If you're not putting an effort on trying to leave, you can find a way if you put your mind to it. I made a video about that. I said, okay, you saying how? Well, you just have to figure it out. Figure it out. You will figure it out if it's pertaining to your happiness and your joy and your peace in life. You will find a way. You wouldn't make an excuse for that. You wouldn't make an excuse if you want it bad enough. So if you keep making excuses, how can me or anybody else help you to leave if you make an excuse to stay in it? You know, I can't, or anybody can't just come there and just drag you and pull you out the house or pull you out the job. You have to pull yourself out. You have to find ways. You have to find an alternative. Whether you find another job, whether you find another place to stay at, whether you find somebody else, another friend or anybody else, or just another way, another journey out that situation, you have to pull yourself out of there. If you're an alcoholic and you keep drinking, I can't come over there and just take all of your alcohol away from you and saying don't drink. That's up to you to figure that out. Or if you do any drugs or anything like that that's harming your body, that's up to you. I can't just take all of your paraphernalia and your alcohol bottles and stuff. I can't just go there and take that away from you. You have to have that desire in you. You can't make excuses. That's on you. That's on the internal. Same with this. If anybody's hating on you, anybody's jealous or envious of you, well, what are you going to do? You can only complain for so long until something gives. Even animals, they know that. You keep beating on a dog or messing with an insect or a snake or something, what are they going to do? They're going to just let you do that? They don't care where they're at. They're going to bite back, attack, or leave, run, or something. You know, animals don't create excuses like we do. They're going to react by instincts. You know, we the only ones make excuses to stay in environments we don't want to live in. You know, even the birds fly south for the winter when it get cold. You know, they got wings. They're going to find a way. Same with us, man. We got a lot of intelligence. Why aren't we using our intelligence? And you're basically saying that you don't want it bad enough. That's what you're saying. You're saying, okay, I really don't want my happiness that bad, so I will tolerate it. See, that's how it comes off. When you keep saying, what if is this, or what if it's somebody I'm close with, or what if, okay, how bad do you want it then? You know, now the question's on you. How bad do you want to be happy? How bad do you want that? You know, now the question is posed right back on you when you say that. Now you got to ask yourself the question. How bad do you want to leave?